All right, welcome to that synth show, man. NAMM 2025 coverage. Korg has kicked off the synthesizer tsunami that is about to ensue among many other kinds of gear. We've got a new module. We got an old classic, two old classics really. One that I'm like, what? Another one I'm like, okay. And another one I'm like, that's pretty good too. So we'll cover all that. We'll get into a bunch of other stuff that's coming around the pipe that have followed through the week. And we'll be covering it as the week goes, because this is kicking off on the 21st to the 25th. So let's go, baby, with that synth show live. All right, man, I hope you're all doing good. Let's get into the coverage, man, because a bunch of stuff dropped today. I couldn't wait to get home and cover it, although, is it a big surprise? I don't know. Let's go check it out together, man, because some things happening all over the place in the synth world, and we love it, every minute of it. So head over here. Korg went and dropped three things on us today. They dropped the Korg Kronos, the Korg 700 SM Classic, we call it the mini of the old 700, and then they went and gave us a Korg multi-poly desktop, which everybody was asking for, and thank God they did it, because it took them almost a friggin' year to come out with the desktops of the other ones, and I know everybody was like, man, come on, just come out with it quicker. So they came out with it quicker, and the monopoly, or the multi-poly, has been a huge hit. People are loving it, although it's deep as the Marianas Trench, and people say, you know, why are you gonna buy that? It's just a VST in a box, blah, blah. I watched a video the other day, and they compared it to the TE05 sound-wise from an init patch. I think it was by Yuki the Dragon. And I was like, man, this sounds really good. There's lots of people out there making some great patches on it. It's super cool. What's up, Apollo Hanzo? What's up, Albanian Syndicate? Hope you guys are doing all right. This is your weekly news rundown. That's Synth Show, baby. So we'll check it out as we go here now. So first up on the list, we had this little beauty. The Korg multi-poly module, the digital monopoly synthesizer reinterpretation, now in desktop form. And it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous, it's beautiful. It's kind of missing something when you don't got those nice little wood cheeks, but overall, I think they knocked it out of the park. The only thing they didn't do is the price of it. I mean, that should be, to me, that should be $599. The multi-poly module version offers the same features as the regular version. Instead of the keyboard, it comes with a new 19-inch desktop rack-mounted enclosure with the same controls. Nothing new, just a little bit smaller without that key bed that everybody was complaining about. They said they put a new key bed on it, but the key bed was only slightly better. You know what I mean? Slightly better. It wasn't like a FATAR key bed that you get on the TE05 or any of those other very expensive synthesizers, but they called it semi-weighted. What's up, KORNOS Waves Music? So, it's not best known for the monopoly plugin for the Mac OS, Windows, and a hardware shell. Like the keyboard, the Korg multi-poly module offers a newly developed engine that uses various monopoly vintage analog style elements, highlights, 60 voices, 4 layers, 4-part multi-timbrality. So, I mean, if you don't got a lot of space and you want to try out the multi-poly, you're not going to save much money. You're going to save $100, I think it is. We'll see now in a second, but you definitely will save a lot of space. We got noise generator, ring mod, dual modded filters that you can run series parallel. Of course, you got the classics, the MS-20, all that. 4 loopable DAH DSR envelopes with different modeled versions. The monopoly, the MS-20 Odyssey Mini Pro Linear, 5 LFOs per voice, I do believe, which is crazy. What's up, Varo? And I mean, I like the Korg modules. If I had, let me show you. If I had the, let me switch over here for a sec. Let's see if this works. If I had too many things going on here, hold on. If I had the space, I'd rather have, I got some modules right here, right? I got the wave state, I got the op6, I got a mod wave under here. If I had my way, I would have those things. Let me get this camera, do I? If I had my way, those things would be in rack mod form. I don't like the big keyboards. I don't need them. I got enough MIDI down here to control the whole wide world. So if I could have that in a rack, this over here in a rack, it would be absolutely fantastic. But I don't, so this is what we're dealing with. But if you do want it, you got it right here in rack format, okay? Cool. I dig it, I dig it, I dig it. We got motion sequencing as per usual, chaos physics, portamento, over 5,500 modulation destinations. This thing is deep, man. Like, you can take it out of the box and have a real good time with it, as with all the Korg noodle boxes, I call them. You can have a real good time with these right out of the box. You can have a real good time with the presets. There's amazing patch designers out there selling awesome sound banks. But if you really want to get deep, you're going to dig into the editor this comes with. And I think they also just released the VST version as well. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I could be wrong. No big deal. But yeah, let's check out the price on this baby. Same as usual. Looks good in the rack though, baby. Looks good in the rack. You want to watch the video? Let's check the video real quick. Oh, nasty. Let me reload it. I hate when it does that. Jump on over. Check it out. Here it is. Pretty friggin' nice looking, man. I gotta say, these Korg racks are gorgeous. They don't got those crappy keys. What's up, Royd? A droid, avoid. What's going up? Buggle Beggar 143. What's happening, Waves? What's going on, Synth Mode? Everyone's in the house. Coming soon. We don't know when it is, but they're saying soon, so we gotta trust them, right? I'll just leave that open for a sec. Let's see what we're clocking in at. 709. What's that? British pounds? What's the conversion on 709 British pounds? Everyone know off the top of their head? Let's check it out. Real easy. Control C, Control V to USD, baby. 867. It's probably not going to be that. They're not selling the friggin' module for more than they're selling the I mean, if they say that's stupid. If that's the price, I don't think it is. Let's see if Sweetwater got it actually. Sweetwater multi-poly. I don't know if Sweetwater got it or not. Anyone know the price? Probably not even out yet, is it? Let's have a look. See. Sweetwater multi-poly. Come on, type it in. Multi-poly. I don't think they got it up. So it's $8.99 for the $8.99 for the regular. I'm assuming it's going to be $7.99, don't you? I don't see it up here anywhere. $7.99 for the mod wave. So yeah, that's what we're looking at. We're looking at a cool, probably $799, but if they charge $850 for that, that will make me angry, very angry, extremely friggin' angry. If they're gonna charge it $849, are you serious? Are you friggin' serious? Hold on. Are you friggin' serious? So they chop the key bed off and they're gonna give you a $49 break? Wow. 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 They took off the wood end cheeks, they knocked the keys off, and they're giving you a $50 break. Wow. Screw that. Screw you, Korg. That's the dirtiest move I ever seen in my life. Come on, man. Come on, man. That module should be $599. That's insulting. I was actually really pumped for it. I was friggin' pumped for it. That's insulting. 50 bucks off. So man, why would I get the module? I'll just get the friggin' keyboard. So you're giving me 50 bucks off, and you're taking off the keys, and you're taking off the wood panels for 50 bucks. You dirtbags. Straight up dirtbags. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. That's the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. I was actually fired up about it. Friggin' fired up about it. Check Thomann? Nah, screw that. And check Sweetwater, 50 bucks off. Screw that. Screw you. That sucks. I was pumped up, man. Now you got me all fired up. What a ripoff. What a friggin' ripoff. This should be $7.99 maximum. $7.99 maximum. Check Thomann? All right, let me check Thomann then. Fine. Thomann. Let's see what Thomann's selling it for. Reject. MULTIPOLY, $7.98, but you got to pay for shipping to America, don't you? So I don't see the desktop anywhere. Desktop. No. They don't have the desktop. Let's see. Korg Volca. No desktop, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna check the Kronos in a second. I'll leave Sweetwater open, actually. Man, that pisses me off. I buy Sweetwater too. Man, what a friggin' joke. Look at that. 50 bucks off. Crazy. Anyway, moving on. That's annoying. All right, next up, we had this one here. We had the Korg MiniKORG 700M. I got the Korg site opened up. Let's jump over here and see what they're saying, because I think they got a little good, cool little story in there. I don't work for them. Work for what? Shipping is the same or cheaper than Sweetwater? Sweetwater shipping's free, bro. What are you talking about? Sweetwater shipping's free. Sweetwater ships for free. Free shipping, my man. I don't know what Thomann is, but that's annoying, man. Holy crap. Okay, so this is the new one. They got the MiniKORG 700 SM. What's up, Jan Petcher? What's up, Eyeballer? What's happening? It's beautiful. It's pretty. Definitely pricey. But if you want that old school nostalgia, the big boy, I think I got a picture here I can pull up to show you the real size of it. Hold on. Bam, bam. So many messages in here. I don't know. Let me just see if I can pull it up real quick. Got it here somewhere. There it is. Hold on. Bam, bam. There it is here. Look. This is the size comparison. All right. Here's what the size comparison is. It's 86 times the size of its larger sibling, smaller. So there's the little one, there's the big one. See if I can make it even bigger for you. So when you look at this, they're doing some great camera work to make you think that this thing is as big as the old one, but in fact, it isn't. It's way, way smaller. But there it is. There's the original on the bottom. There is the new one on the top. It's still cool. I still think it looks awesome. Get that out of there. All right, so we got thick bass, powerful leads, rich analog sounds in this beautiful, beautiful. Released in 2021, the MiniKORG FS full size was a spectacular revival of the legendary 1970s MiniKORG 700S analog synthesizer, enhanced with additional functionality that was possible in the original. Was so popular that its limited production runs sold out so quickly, creating a significant demand for increased production. All right, so a lot of people loved it. A lot of people wanted the full size. Korg has a long history of groundbreaking analog synthesizers, has recently gained recognition for faithfully reproducing some of the rarest and most sought after models. Here it is. Get some looks at the pictures. All right, looking good. Looks good. Even get a case. Let's check out the demo video. It's only 30 seconds. Maybe we'll get a longer one at NAMM. I don't know. this, Echo. Look at this baloney. $50, chop the keyboard off, whip off the wood end cheeks, $50 discount. What a friggin' joke. Man, oh man. That's all we got. Little taster, man. Nothing to it. Little taster. But like I just told you, man, it looks pretty friggin' awesome. And let's get a bigger picture of it here if we can. Right there. This is the MiniKORG, baby. It's nice. Let's see if we get a big picture. Oh, yeah. Here we go. There's the Big Daddy. Let's scroll right across from the top all the way. Interesting. Cool. Let's go to another picture. Let's check out the front. A side scroller for you. Very cool looking synthesizer. Practical, I don't know, but if you want a piece of nostalgia, you might get it. That key bed, I'd be interested to see what that key bed's made of. Let's jump back over to SYNTHANATOMY and see what they got. Jump over here. Music on. Making a comeback, blah, blah, blah. What do we got? Pretty simple. 2 oscillator, a traveler filter, LFO, an envelope, and an effects section. The latter includes 3 ring modulator settings for weird sound stuff, portamento, auto bender, vibrato, repeat, chorus, and noise. The traveler filter, which consists of a dual 12 dB octave low pass and high pass, is one of the highlights of both the vintage and the remake, mainly because how it can interact with it. It features 2 parallel sliders located at the keyboard called the Traveler Controller. Okay, you see it? Right here. With these, players can adjust the cutoff frequency for the low pass and high pass simultaneously. So you get to use both those filters at the same time. For anyone out there who don't know what simultaneously means, all right? New features. It's includes a keyboard with aftertouch support. Huh. Spring reverb multi-mode arpeggiator, a joystick for real-time pitch bending. The attached photo here shows the size difference in both. So you're getting some kind of mini-ish keys, but not super mini. We just watched the video. Loopop's got a demo here. I won't play it because we're in copyright strike season, and you never know when someone's gonna come for your hey. Hey. What's the price? We're looking at $13.99 euros. Let's do our conversion real quick. Pop this in the conversion chart. Cool, let's just call it 1,400 bucks. So if you're into it, that's what you're gonna pay, 1,400 bucks for this old school mini 700. $1,400, that's a lot. Next up on the list, the Korg Kronos synth workstation is back. An upgraded computer, upgraded screen, and a monster. Now, is anybody pumped for a workstation? I don't know. Is anybody in the chat? Echo, you pumped up? Andrew P. Tacos having my babies. Is anybody pumped up for this big old workstation? Here we are, the Korg Kronos. You didn't hear it wrong. The new Kronos has the same name as its predecessor. Overall design has not changed. Lazy. Overall design has not changed, except it's more sleek and has an all-new powder-coated metal body with black wooden side panels. All right. Simple black dress always works for a synth. Yeah, so this is like a big old bad workstation. I mean bad in a good way. 8-inch color TFT SVGA 800 by 600 dot display is on board with adjustable brightness, introducing an improved touch view graphical user interface, knobs, faders, and buttons, also unchanged. You know what they should have called this? The Korg Unchanged. They should have took out the name Kronos, called it Korg Unchanged. What did we change? Let's keep going. 2 versions, 73 and 88. I'm a Korg guy. Like, don't get it twisted. Listen, don't get it twisted. Korg. 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 All right? Don't get it twisted. I'm a Korg guy. I love freaking Korg. I love Korg so much. They're just really annoying me these days, man. So maybe if this is the 3 surprises we get for NAMM, call me unthrilled, okay? Call my emotions unchanged, because I ain't happy with knocking 50 bucks off for a multi-poly desktop, dude. You knock 150 off. It's crazy town. No wonder everybody loves Behringer so much these days. All right. Okay, usually Korg's giving us a makeover on this workstation. This time, they didn't. Re-engineered system architecture. They spent all the cash in development on the internals. So here it is. Here's a better look at it. According to the press release, Korg USA team has re-engineered the system architecture of the Kronos with a new CPU that brings in 60% faster setup time. Built-in SSD has 120 gigabytes with 62 gigs of free space for all your user samples, sound library expansions. People saying this guy here from SYNTHsamuraiproductions would have liked 256 gigabytes. Everybody wants more. Nothing's ever good enough anymore. I'm just kidding. You gotta criticize this stuff sometimes, man, because it's just, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anymore what's going on. I feel like I went through a friggin' wormhole and popped out in like scam land. Sound engines. The synthesizer section of the new Korg Kronos is largely the same. Of course it is. Comes with best known 9 sound engines that everyone already knows. Virtual analog, FM, physical modeling, PCM sample. No new engine, new button. The SGX2 premium piano sound engine includes a new Italian. There we go. We got something new in there. We got a new Italian grand known for transparent resonance, giving you total of 4 distinct grand pianos. Cool. Additional enhancements include a sympathetic string resonance, a una corda, soft pedal. EP1 MDS electric piano sound engine adds the new TIN EP1 early that emulates the vintage. All right, and on it goes. The MS-20 synth engines in there, the Poly 6X upgrade with a higher polyphony, 256 additional programs, creativity, 128 programs, 12 world-class sound designers worked on this thing. So I ain't knocking it. To be honest with you, I don't even mind this thing. I'm just pissed off about the multi-poly. So I planned on coming into this show today, fired up. I planned on doing an epic glaze job. I planned on glazing Korg like no other. And then when I pulled up the freaking price of the desktop module, which I was actually, before I got home today, was like, man, I'm probably gonna buy that thing. I'm almost bought it. But then what happens? They go and charge an exorbitant amount to chop the thing in half. They cut it in half and knock 50 bucks off. They couldn't even knock off 100. Insulting. Very insulting. All right. Anyway, this is cool. I don't know. What do you guys think of the Kronos? You like it or not? Like I said, my milk just got soured. Yeah, the multi-poly is amazing. Multi-poly is amazing. I love the thing. I almost bought the keys. Look at what the specs got, man. Like, I'll just pull it up. Yeah. Look at the specs. It's beautiful. You want a better look at it here? It's gorgeous. Does look like Walrus. It looks super awesome in the rack, mounted like that. With the, it's awesome, okay? It's wicked. Wicked in a good way. Look at what it's got specs-wise. The thing is a friggin' beast. Classic. Oh, yeah, okay. Take the price out for a minute. Let me glaze it. It is a beast. It's amazing. 4-part multi-timbral. You can run 2 filters simultaneously. It's got 5 LFOs per voice. This thing's an absolute monster. Motion sequencing. 4 looping DAHDSRs. 4 oscillators per voice. So dual filters, 3 insert effects per oscillator. Okay, this thing is an absolute monster. And you know what else is a monster? Well, it's also got the, you know, the classic effects built into every single Korg synth these days. It's got 60 voices. Specs are out of control. But this is freaking out of control. $849 is out of control. $799, man, come on. You gotta knock 100 bucks off it. You cut the thing in half. You took away 50% of the friggin' synthesizer and you only knocked off 50 bucks. Uli Behringer, if you are listening, will you just please clone this thing, sir? Uli, my friend, if you're listening, will you please clone this thing? But as we know what Korg does, Korg will knock the price off this in a year because they devalue their synthesizers like crazy all the time. As I can show you right here, I bought this Korg drum log for $4.99. You can buy this thing new for $299 now. I mean, there's nothing wrong with synthesizers devaluing a bit when they're used and you go buy one on Reverb or you buy one on Gear Exchange. That's cool. I mean, it's amazing if your synthesizer value goes up. But when you buy something for $499 new, and then like 4 months later, they drop the new price down to $299, man, I'll tell you what. That makes me want to blow this death whistle. But I'm not going to. So I have respect for my lady downstairs. All right. So then we'll jump out. Let's keep rolling. Now we're done with Korg. Korg kicked it off. We got the Kronos, the multi-poly desktop. Now this is cool. I call this the microcosm competitor. The Walrus Audio, Key, Etherealizer, stereo multi-effects with granular in collaboration with Yvette Young. All right. If you don't know Walrus, they're amazing synthesizer effects pedal company. Here it is. You got a beautiful, what is that? Pinkish peach, salmon, we'll call that, or mauve, whatever you want to call it. Then we got the beautiful Devon Black. I call this one Devon Black. Roll down here. What do we got? We got a Cortex M7 processor that allows the developer to push the boundaries of audio processing by developing more advanced algorithms all day, every day. All right. Walrus Audio Etherealizer is not a classic effects pedal, but with an absurdly large number of algorithms. There are only 4, but they harmonize perfectly. You got a chorus, a delay, a granular effects, and a reverb. It's pretty much what the microcosm got. Where's mine? Pretty much what the microcosm got. This is basically right here. All right, this is pretty much, this is the competitor. This is the competitor to this one right here. I mean, we could probably even look at the knobs a little bit. What's it got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. What's this got? 8. And then it's got something over here. Yeah, so it's pretty much the same, 3 knobs. I think it's a competitor. The microcosm also does a lot of things this does. It's got some vibrato, some granulizer, some delay, and some reverb. So let's check out a demo. We got one. What do you guys like, the pink or the blue? Let's check it out. Oh, you did it again. Man, it don't take much to knock a dude off his flow. You know what I'm saying? But a dirty old price tag. All right, let's check it out. It's not for everybody. And do they do this through a synth or is this all guitar? Probably all guitar. We should put it through a synth. Someone will put it through. I know who put it through a synth. Devin did. That's it, man. That's a crazy, weird ambient pedal designed by Yvette. What's her name? What's her name? What's Yvette Young? This is, they asked her, what would be your ultimate pedal? She said this. So she designed what would be her dream pedal if she could build anything. You got grain, clouds, phrase, sample, you got glitch, you got reverb, you got chorus, you got delay, and they call it the Etherealizer. Tri-chorus, classic stereo delay. And it's only coming in for the cool price of, they don't have it here, but I looked it up, 450 bucks. Not bad. It's up there with the microcosm price, so nothing wrong with it. Let's get out of here with that. Next up on the list of NAMM showcase, we got the Rhodes MIDI MK8 piano for all you big buck boys, for all the men out there working hard with the big dollars. You want to pick up a Rhodes MIDI MK8 piano, 61 key, absolute polyphonic aftertouch too. This thing sounds like absolute heaven. I already read through it. We all know what a Rhodes piano is. If we don't, then maybe you're on the wrong channel. Let's go unblock. Gotta listen to this. Is this the newest one? Hold on. I think this is, I'll get an ad here.
Most people have no clue that in 2024, the best way to make money with Amazon is not by selling physical products.
Oh no.
I think this is like 2 years in the making.
Yeah.
Which includes it. You can get a bunch. One of the most popular sounds on a Rhodes is the one produced with a very pan effect. You can turn that on and you'll hear it instantly.
Oh, hear the pan? That's so cool. All right, how much is this beast? It's got any prices here? Anybody know how much this thing costs? Got to be like $13,000, is it? Rhodes MK8. Wow, what a beast. Let's see if we can get a price. Let's see if we can pop this and get a price. So that thing there, and it's got, I know people don't care that much about polyphonic aftertouch, but it is cool. Let's see, shopping, how much? I get like 15 grand for the greenie edition. We're looking at expensive. I mean, we're looking at high priced dollars, baby. We're looking at, yes, Gerald, my friend, we're looking at an arm and a leg. Yeah, the microcosm blows away that pedal by Walrus. Nothing really impressed me that much from that. All right, let's keep moving. Sanjay, thank you for that quick little demo. And see you later. All right, this was another thing that got, I don't know if this has been released yet. This was just a, what do you call it? A tease, maybe? The Roland V-STAGE. Everyone's saying this is a Nord competitor. Right here. If you can't beat them, join them. 4 independent sections with Roland modeling technology, organ, acoustic piano, electric piano, and a synthesizer. Each engine with its own mixer, and a button for split point transposition. Organ section, 3 layers, 4 organ types. Piano section with V piano and generation. You've got the Zen core, all built-in engines, 2 parts, over 400 sounds. Basically, this is every single Roland synthesizer all in one, it seems like. Looks pretty cool. I don't know if they're gonna do it. It's obviously probably gonna be expensive, but man, here's the front panel. If you want a quick look. All right. Cool, cool. We're looking at cool pounds, man. We're looking at 5 G's for this baby. If you got the money, you got the honey. If you don't got the money, you don't got the honey. All right, so that's pretty cool. Roland V-STAGE, keep an eye out for that one. People are saying that that one's coming. Next up on the list, finally, Behringer STEPS. This is the first product release of 2025 from Lord Uli, from Behringer Kingdom. We got the Behringer STEPS. Here comes the hot step. Yeah, it does a step. Yeah, okay. Versatile 6-stage function generator for Euro rack. You know the samurai wants to get into the Euro rack, but he's just holding off the Euro rack, okay? Now this is heavily inspired. I like that language. It's not a clone. Heavily inspired by. Let me turn this music down a little more. Heavily inspired by Mutual Instruments design as a Stage's clone, STEPS is a versatile 6-stage function generator that lends itself to a wide variety of modulation tasks. It's called the Behringer STEPS, baby. Okay? They got the swords, which is a clone of the blades. They're cloning it all. Call it a clone. I think it's inspired by. It looks beautiful. I checked in with the modular. What are we gonna want to call him? The Modular's One, his new nickname for his new channel, all about modular. The Modular's One said this is an absolute epic piece of Eurorack kit. All right, it's only been a few weeks. Do we want to do a little demo? Why not? Let's do a little taste of Behringer for a little bit, and then I got to roll here in a minute for supper time.
Check this out. I'm going to show you how I afforded this car. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, 100.
Introducing STEPS.
Finally, a company gives us a video with a bit of meat to it. Enough putting out the teasers, Korg. We don't want a 30-second teaser. At least give us a couple minutes. We're not wasting our time.
STEPS is an ultra-flexible and creative multifunction CV generator. It has 6 sections, or steps, each with an identical set of controls. These steps can be used individually or chained together in combination. Steps can be used as a multiple stage envelope, multiple LFO, sample and hold, step sequencer, or a creative mix between them.
I'm telling you, if you want to get into Eurorack, Behringer's the way to go. This is gorgeous. Echo, buy this right now. Echo, go buy right now. What's up, Tanner to the C? Tanner by the C, sorry, Don Wrangler. What's happening? Let's see who else popped in. Carl Bedford, main man. What's going on, my baby? Geritone, Jan Petra, Neiman's here. We got our saucy synths on the move. Let's keep rolling.
Functions change depending on the selected mode: green, orange, red, and on how the module is patched. STEPS is the perfect choice for small Eurorack modular systems where you need a lot of functions in a limited space, or it can be a game changer in bigger systems where up to 6.
Saucy Synths, did you see Miles Away Super Gemini video and all the latest Muse videos? Dude, I did see, is it Miles Away or Devin? I don't know who it is. Devin, I saw Devin's video about the Super Gemini. It looks crazy. I haven't seen any Moog Muse videos. There's more Moog Muse. I gotta go check those out. What's up, Mixmaster? What's happening? What's up, Hurricane? Thank you very much, though, Saucy Synths, for that little treat. That will go right into the Cream Dream account. You know that, my baby. Appreciate it.
STEPS modules can be chained together. Now let's dive in and I'll show you some examples in detail. First, to better understand how STEPS works, there are 3 basic things to know. Just like a classic envelope, each step starts generating a CV as soon as a trigger gate signal is received, or when the previous step has finished its cycle.
Pretty cool, right? Let me jump over here. I want to show you this here. I don't know if you guys know about this yet, but what is it? I don't know if you guys found out about this yet. This project has launched. Synth Renegade Mafia, okay? We got a little show geared up with the Machines One, Hans Volt, and myself. We got 3 different episodes put up there now. Okay, we did 2 episodes on modular where the Machines One tried to teach us meatheads how to get into modular. In the last episode, we did the preset playboys versus sound designers. Who's got the real deal? Is it the preset players or is it the sound designers? That was a great episode, super fun. So I'm going to throw that link down in there. You guys go check it out if you haven't. It's a super good time. Maybe I'll even play a little clip here for you just to see what it's like. So just here's a little clip from the show yesterday. All right, man. Well, here's a little clip. So we got a radio style show, right? We got the 4 boys down on the bottom having a laugh. It's a total radio style. We got the Titantron up at top. And here's a little clip from last night. I don't know where I started.
I had multiple 8-bit synthesizers. I actually had a commission build where I commissioned a guy in Austria. Was it Austria or Germany? Well, he built me.
All right, if you want to watch this, go check it out. We got
VST, and I don't like it. I don't like it. The DAW. I don't like it. The DAW. I don't like it. I don't like it. Making the music of the DAW. The VST.
That's actually dead on, man. I've had a few clients that were like, oh,
they're the nastiest things, man.
You don't like that amaretto? What is it? Amaretto or anise?
God, the
Right?
only time I like Armoretto is when I drop it in a friggin' with a shot of Jägermeister. All right, so that's Synth Renegade Mafia. That's the Synth Renegade Radio, total radio style show. It's hilarious. It's a real good time. It's the four of us just sitting down, having a laugh, having a good time. You guys go, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the bell when you get tuned in, because we just run it whenever we feel like it. That's what we're doing. All right, back to the show. We got the Behringer.
Steps are automatically grouped together as soon as you start patching it from right to left. I'll show you later about this. Each step has 3 operation mode: green, orange, and red. When the selector button is green, step is in ramp mode.
You're right.
The step is waiting for a gate signal to start. With the upper knob you can change the slope of the ramp from exponential to logarithmic, and
So you're right. I got to get that death whistle put on a gold chain, dude. So anytime I can just go, I can blow. I can't blow it because I got everything going on, dude. Yeah.
with a fader you adjust the time. If you start patching it from the right,
Right, so that's the new Behringer thing. Let's check the. Sometimes Behringer, you gotta check, man, because they post stuff so often. Do they got anything new up for? They're keeping it. They're keeping a tight lip for NAMM this year. This is the. I don't know if it's the first time Behringers went to NAMM, but if it ain't the first time, they haven't been there forever. I got word that Uli Behringer's going to be there. I got word that they're going to have tons of synthesizers there. I got word that you might have the most beautiful people from Behringer there. It's probably going to be a good time, man. And I think Behringer's going to steal the show. I mean, if what Korg did today is any sign of what's coming, Behringer's going to steal the show. Rumors are they might have the DS80 there, the CS80 clone. Rumors are they might have the JT16. They might have the Neptune 80 there. They might have the VC S3 there, the Synthy. Okay, they might have the Poly 6 there, and God knows what else they have there. If this is their big go for it, man, they might have something there that'll blow anyone's mind. But you can guarantee one thing: we're gonna get lots of great content from Behringer. Yeah, it's getting good. It's getting real good. And then if we move over here, we had the Nord organ. Man, I love it. If I had an organ, if I liked organs or I knew how to play an organ, I'd get this thing. This thing is gorgeous. Let's check this out real quick. And then we got one more piece of news, and then I go to get some dinner. You guys like the organ? This is expensive too, man. Listen, this ain't cheap. This ain't for the broke boys, okay? This is clocking in at $3,300, right? That's Cream Dream territory. That's Moog Muse territory. But if you like the organ, I can see Uncle Jerry playing the organ. Cool. What do you want to hear? Echo? What do you want to hear? The cookie joke? Where is that? Did I delete it or something? Oh, the cookie joke? Hold on.
Play piano. I'll come up with and one of the cool, which is pretty cool. Did you like have a couple of beers before you came on? You talking that way to me, right? No, that was a good impression, wasn't it? Looks like a lot like a Novation launch pad, where I'm able to go in and I can sample an instrument looping right away, any instrument in here. My whole studio's rigged up to go directly into Logic, and so I can use any instrument here, create a loop, and then go from there. I do a lot of writing like that. So I still get a whole video. If you go on my channel, you can see how I use the loop section in Logic, and then I incorporate it over into the tracking view, which that's when I start to build the song, when I actually have the loops going into tracks. Which is pretty cool. And that's what I've been trying to get Samurai into, but he's like,
No, I don't want to use the DAW. I don't want to use VSTs.
Damn, dude.
He just needs a good looper,
That's
bro.
a dead-on impression.
that was a good impression, wasn't it?
What am I, like a friggin' 80-year-old Italian woman, dude? Cooking a friggin' boscacci or whatever you guys eat at Christmas?
No, that would be,
Dude, listen, man, I'll tell you one thing right now. And if you got any of your Italian family members listen, forgive me, please, but Italians got the worst cookies, the worst sweets. They're the nastiest things, man.
You don't like that amaretto? What is it? Amaretto or anise?
God,
right?
the only time I like amaretto is when I drop it in a friggin' with a shot of Jägermeister in it. All right, you heard it there, man. That's the show last night. It's super fun, dude. I think it's hilarious. It's a real good time. Like I said, go check it out. It's funny. And if you don't like it, you don't like it, but that's just the way it is. Yeah, Behringer's going to NAMM as a reconnaissance mission. They're going out to check out all the new stuff, check out the hottest crap, and check it all out. And then they're going to go back to the Behringer castle and say, make it, make it, make it, make it, make it, make it faster, make it quicker, make it better, make it cheaper. Because this war, baby, the synth wars are heating up. All right, it's dinner time. I got to roll. If you want to pick up one of these new Synth Renegade Mafia t-shirts or hats, go for it. This one's full blast. Synth Renegade Mafia on the back. Got the Renegade logo on the sleeve. Got the all gas, no brakes on that sleeve. And of course this here, and of course the hat. So man, thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate it. It's always wonderful. It's always a good time. Over and out. We'll continue the NAMM 2025 coverage tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing a Kumite pre-Kumite show for all the boys competing in the Kumite. A little build up, what to expect. Break it down, a little Q&A and stuff. So tune into that after. That'll probably be around 3 o'clock tomorrow. Otherwise, take it easy. Sorry for getting upset there about the stupid monopoly price, but come on, man, am I crazy? That's just outrageous to charge $50 less for half a synthesizer. And I know what Korg will say, like, yeah, but it's not half. We just took off the keyboard. Well, basically, you're admitting that the keyboard's, isn't worth anything because you only knocked off $50. All right, that's it and that's all. So slow.